the intersection, so this is what we call the intersection of the two shadings. And that's what the end tells us to do. So we look at where the shadings overlap. And that would be what I am now blocking out in yellow. Yellow is our final solution. There we go. And that's what your final solution should look like on your paper as well, only shading the space where the two shadings for each line would overlap. That's what happens when you use the word and. Make sure you make note of that. Let's look at what happens when you use the word or. Again, we have two inequalities, so we'll treat them separately. For the first one, we have a y-intercept at 0, 4. And a slope of -1. Notice we have a strictly less than, so we will use a dotted line. Our test point, we can use the origin. Plugging this in, we get 0 less than 4, which works. So the red gets shaded on the side of the origin. If you want to bring in colored pencils to use in class, please, I suggest that you do. It's a great way to solve these problems. For our second equation, we get a vertical line at x equals 4, and it is a solid line since the original equation is greater than or equal to. For a test point, we can test the origin since that does not lie on the line. There we go. So we'll use 0 greater than or equal to 4, which is false, meaning the blue is shaded on the opposite side of the origin. What the OR tells us is that we use all the shadings we see. We use all of the red and all of the blue and where they overlap. So everything you see in yellow right now is the solution. And that's what we would want our solution to look like on homework, quizzes, tests, classes, or problems in class, or any of those types. Okay, for our next example, we're going to look at an absolute value inequality. Now you already have looked at these for absolute value equalities. Inequality, it's the same exact thing as using OR, which means try to solve this one on your own, work out the solution, then when you're ready, resume the video and check your solution with the solution that I will show you on the screen.